Hi guys, so today is super exciting because I get to drive to Fort Worth, road trip day. I'm picking up some taxidermy mounts that I won at an online auction this past weekend. These are going in my antique store, which as always I will link in the description. I got some African mounts, some stuff that you don't normally find at typical like estate sales and antique stores and stuff. So I'm really excited about getting my hands on some rare stuff that I don't already have. And while I'm out there, I'm gonna do a little bit of exploring around the Dallas area, maybe go to some more antique shops because there's some stuff that I'm looking for my new house, like some light fixtures and stuff. And I'm also gonna look around for some skate parks and maybe some flat ground areas just to roll around on. And yeah, super excited. So I have no idea where I'm going. They gave horrible directions. I called someone and they gave me horrible directions again. I'm not really sure. I'm gonna find some living, breathing people and see if I can ask them some questions. Completely deserted out here. It worked. I found a nice lady who gave me a map, so hopefully I'll find the place in the next 3 minutes. After some trial and error, I did find it. Here we go. Hi, I have some taxidermy to pick up.
Okay, do you have your buyer number with you?
Thank you, Smiling. Not everything. I'm still private.
You're doing well. I don't have my buyer number. So much stuff I'm looking at that I tried to win. No, they have skulls. Yeah. Oh my God, that peacock. What happened there is I almost drove off with some wrong items. One of the lots that I won was 4 sets of pronghorns. 2 of them were just the horns mounted, and the other 2 were had a skull attached and a wooden plaque. I didn't notice that, but the sweet old man who was flirting with me earlier, like an eagle eye from across the room, said, "Hey, that doesn't look right." And I looked down, I was like, "Oh yeah, there's 2 sets of deer horns there. I have enough deer horns and deer mounts at home. I wouldn't buy more of them unless they were just insanely huge or something." So I was like, "Yeah, that's not right." So he sent the guy to go look for them, and he couldn't find them. So I ran and got him and showed him a picture of him, and we looked everywhere, which is, I'm glad that he couldn't find them because it gave me a chance to look at all the things I wanted so badly and didn't win, and we talked about how crazy people are with online auctions, and they'll just, the impulse takes over and you bid way more than something is worth. For instance, we were talking about some of the antique prostitution license papers. Those are super sought after. I wanted a pair, or just, you know, one, and they came in nice frames and stuff. And he said, when we were talking about how people bid like crazy, he was like, you know, those prostitution papers, you know, they went for like $700-800, sometimes more. He said, I can get you those in Austin for $12. And he told me where to get them, and it's a taxidermy store in Austin that I love, and they're the ones that actually hosted this auction. They just have all their stuff out in Fort Worth here. So it kind of sucks for an Austin company. I had to drive all the way out to Fort Worth to get the stuff. But I was so glad that I got to walk through and see all these amazing African mounts and peacocks and, you know, animals I can't even spell or pronounce. But that's what this place that we're talking about in Austin, Corner Shop, is like. They specialize in African mounts and really affordable, like American mounts, and lots of horns and rugs and things like that. So maybe one day I'll want to say I'll do a video in there, but I know they don't allow filming in there, but maybe I can sneak something one day if I go pick up some prostitution papers. But anyway, I got all of my things, and now I'm gonna look for maybe I'll go actually into Dallas, see how far that is. I'll see when some of these antique stores close, because I think I may be kind of far from Dallas. I haven't lived here in a while, so I forget how far Fort Worth is. But if I can catch one or two antique stores, and then maybe go see if there's some skate parks or some good flat ground to push around on, that's going to be the rest of my day before I make the long drive home. It's been a day. So I decided to stay in Fort Worth since I came kind of late. I had to deal with some stuff at home and left pretty late. I also, GPS told me I was going to be here an hour before I actually was. And I'm perpetually late for everything. So there's lots more antique stores in my area here in Fort Worth. So, and many of them close a little bit later, like at 6 p.m. instead of 5:30. So I'm going to see what I can find. I'm looking for some vintage hanging swag lamps for my new house for a reasonable price. Online they're kind of pricey and kind of few and far between because they're very much in demand. So I'm going to see. Maybe I can also find some smalls for the store, because we're always on the lookout for those, especially if there's something small and valuable, something small, good value that I can flip for a lot. That makes a difference. Takes up less space, easier to ship, yada yada yada. So I'm going to a place called Eastside Antiques here in Fort Worth. So we'll be there in a moment. Okay, first choice for our antique store didn't work out. They were closed when they said they were open. I'm not sure if they were even open today to begin with because of COVID, which understandable. But here's one I'm pretty sure is open. There's cars out front, and it's an antique mall, and I've only got 30 minutes to get through it. Okay, so I did find a couple of things, a couple of smalls, a framed picture from the 1900s, and I found a swag lamp that I'm kind of stoked about. It's gonna look great in the new house. So let's take a look at all of the loot from today. Here is the lamp. Please excuse my really dirty floorboard, but that's gonna look great. This is the framed photo. I love it. Frame is nice and thick. Detail is just gorgeous. This cute pair of brass, Italian made frames are super tiny and cute. And a little ceramic Victorian lady made in Japan. Onto the taxidermy, we have 2 pronghorn full skulls, 2 pronghorns that are just the horns, all on these lovely wooden plaques. And it's hard to see, but lovely Impala mount. I've had plenty of their horns, but I have never got my hands on a full mount before, so very excited about that. It's got a few nicks, but it's kind of the risk that you take when you do online auctions, because everything is sold as is and the condition is not always like totally accurate, but he's in pretty damn good shape. Finally, this super cool, really big wildebeest skull, just a top, but wow. I'm hoping that I can get this off. The auctioneers said probably with either alcohol, maybe dish soap, mayonnaise. They said mayonnaise for real. So I'm hoping I can get that off. If not, it's not a huge deal. I would just love, I don't know why people write on things with permanent marker. But yeah, really good haul today. So I made it to a park. It does have a skate park, but there's kind of a lot of kids around here, and I really don't feel like people staring at me or asking me dumb questions. So there's a flat ground trail that I may use. Well, I made a little bit of progress on my ollies today. I only started trying flat ground tricks since quarantine started, because I used to just use it as a mode of transportation, but now I'm actually trying to have fun with it. But yeah, I was really sweaty and gross, and I took a break, and now I'm good, and I'm gonna have a celebratory beer at a seedy bar before I leave town to go home. Thanks for watching.